Have you ever experienced this? Well, today I'm going to show you how to fix it using this and this. So if you've ever experienced this, you know how frustrating it is. Chasing the trigger zone on your electric set cymbals or your hi-hat, having missed hits because you're having to rotate your cymbals or your hi-hat, very frustrating. And it got to the point for me where it was so frustrating that I said, I'm gonna do something about it. I have to find a solution for this. Went online, did a lot of searches, couldn't find what I needed. Some of the things that could have worked were discontinued. So I decided to go to a couple of hardware stores over multiple days, bought multiple items, and ended up returning multiple items until I found a solution, which I did. So first, let's talk about the cost, because I told you you should be able to fix this in under $10. So the first thing you're gonna need is this guy right here. This is a U-bolt, and I'm gonna put up a picture here of the specific U-bolt that I have. This is number 327. Got this from Home Depot. These come in at about $2.50, okay? Now, depending on how many cymbals you have, your cost may get closer to $10, may go under $10, may end up over $10. I have 3 cymbals. The other thing you're gonna need are zip ties. I would suggest getting these from Harbor Freight. You'll get them a little cheaper. Get them, the longer you can get them, the better, because you can always cut them down to size after you've already zip tied them. So let's go over to the set now and let's show you how to put this device together. All right, so before we start, let me just say that I have already done one cymbal a month ago. I did my crash cymbal, which you can't see the finished product here, but this one is done. And if you see, it's not moving no matter how much I bang on it. All right, so I don't know if this is just a Yamaha issue. The particular set that I have is a Yamaha DTX 500. But as long as you have a hole like this, you should be able to do this little hack to fix it, okay? The first thing you're gonna do is take your U-bolt. Obviously, you could take these off. I left them on because I wasn't sure if I was gonna have to return them. But this solution actually did work, so I did not have to return these. Take that plate off as such. Pretty self-explanatory. Put it over. Put your shield over it. And you're gonna tie this down as tightly as it can go. Actually, I think I put that on upside down. All right. And for those of you out there that are like me, you've tried other, no, I guess I did have it right. You tried other things. I tried taking the cables and wrapping them around the cymbal stands. I've tried getting extra felts, tying them down as hard as possible. Didn't work. This seems to be the only thing that actually works. All right, so once you have it tied down as tightly as it'll go, all right, you're still gonna have some movement, some maximum movement left to right. So now the key is to take your zip tie, and you need to secure the zip tie around this post here, but on the opposite side. So when I go under, I'm gonna tag this side under the U-bolt, but then lock it on the opposite side here. All right. And now, as I start to tighten it down, tighter and tighter, you're gonna see that it's not gonna be able to move anymore. Now, you may need to get some needle nose pliers to completely tie this down and get it not to move anywhere. But now you see the cymbal is kind of upwards. So now you can adjust, make your adjustment to flatten it out if you need to, because now it's tied up there, all right? All right, and this one is not quite as tight as I would like So give me a second. I'm going to run and get my needle nose pliers to lock this in. All right, so we got our needle nose. We're going to take this here. It's extra flat. We're just going to yank it through. I don't know if it's picking it up, but now you see that no matter how much I hit that, it's not going to move. Now there's still a little bit of play either way, but there's not going to be any major movement to where it's disrupting my grooves or to where I'm missing my target area. All right, and then you just have to make your adjustment on your cymbal to where you want it to now have that new zone. So over here, well, I'll show you. I'll add the clip here or the picture here of the actual crash cymbal that was done, and also show you how the zip tie goes around it and underneath it. Now, I will admit that this is not the best or sexiest looking solution, but if you are a musician like myself who just does things at home, do more studio work, cut tracks, things of that nature, the look of it won't matter as much. If you're out gigging, bringing your set around, it might look a little worse for wear, but honestly, if it's solving the issue, I wouldn't personally even care too much about it. Just make sure you take off your stickers and try to make it look as attractive as possible, but people honestly wouldn't even know. Maybe just paint this silver a different color, and I use black zip ties just to make it a little sleeker and not make it stand out as much. All right, I'm Soul MCA. You guys have a good one. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Hope this helps.